The results are in after yesterday's city election.
Good morning and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Christina Alexander.
And I'm Kaylin Thompson.
City elections were held in Waverly, Cedar Falls, and Waterloo yesterday. We have all the results from the polls.
In Waverly, it was Charles Infelt running for a second term against former council member Dwayne Little. Infelt won with the majority vote at 71.75% against Little. Infelt won in 2013 against Little. Waverly City Council will also have some new faces following yesterday's election results. Edith Waldstein will be returning to the at-large seat following her win over Gerald Kapler. Waldstein had more than 60% of the votes to Kapler's 39%. Dan McKenzie edged out former Mayor Bob Brunkhorst for the Ward 2 seat. Brunkhorst had more than 42% of the vote to McKenzie's 57%. And in a three-way race for the Ward 4 seat, Mike Scheer came out on top with 60% of voters.
In Waterloo, no final decision has been made yet for mayor of Ward 4 council member. Runoff elections for both positions will be held on December 1st. Quentin Hart will be running against Tim Hurley for the mayoral seat. If Hart is elected mayor, he will be the first African-American mayor in Waterloo. For Ward 4, Jerome Amos Jr. will be up against Chris Schwartz.
In Cedar Falls, longtime Mayor John Cruz finished second in voting and will face Jim Brown in a runoff election. Brown led the vote with 45% support to Cruz 35%. Again, Waterloo and Cedar Falls will be having a runoff election for mayor. Those elections will be on December 1st. When does a runoff election happen? Well, in an election, a candidate must receive at least one vote more than 50% of the total votes cast. If no candidate receives a majority, a runoff must be held between the two highest votes received.